Hi, I'm Rinsa Febin, Assistant Professor of VBIT. I am here to give a tech talk on environmental impact assessment. Environment impact assessment is a process of identifying, predicting, evaluating, and mitigating the biophysical, social, and other relevant effects of proposed project and physical activity prior to major decision and commitment being made. AI planning tool helps planner in predicting future impacts of different development, and it also conducted for projects like highways, airports, canals, dams, power plants, etc., which disturb environment. Applicable for developmental activities which involve plans, programs, and policies. Next, silent features of EIA. It identifies the possible positive and negative impacts which may be short term or long term. And also it provides a plan which will reduce the negative impacts of project. This plan may be project alternative or project modification or environmental protection measures which reduce negative impacts, and also it measures the plan level of plan implementation and the degree of effectiveness of environmental protection measures. The need of EIA. When a new project starts in an area, it will disturb the environmental equilibrium, so that EIA is necessary to know whether the project should be started or not. And also to maintain quality of environment, it is essential to study impact of project on environment. EIA also suggests remedial measures for the pollution caused by the project. Thereby, we can implement project control methods along with the project. The opinion of public considered for conducting EIA, so the decision taken about the commencement of new project will be more environment friendly. Goals of EIA. It reduces resource conservation, waste minimization, recovery of byproduct, efficient use of equipment, and sustainable development. Next, the evolution of EIA. First introduced in United States of America through its National Environment Protection Act of 1969. Later in Australia, Netherlands, Japan adopted EIA. In July 1985, the European Community issued a directive making environmental assessment mandatory for certain categories of project. In Asia and Pacific region, Thailand and the Philippines have long established procedures for EIA. Next, EIA process. The EIA is carried out in different steps, and it starts with screening, scoping, consideration of alternatives, description of the project, description of environment baseline, identifying the key impact, prediction of the impact, evaluation and assessment of significant mitigation, and public consultation and participation. EIA's presentation, review, decision making, post decision monitoring, auditing. These are the several steps taking for EIA. And the first one is screening. In the screening step, it decide whether EIA to be carried out or not. And next one is scoping. In this step, determine which are the most critical issue to study and will involve community participation to some degree. Then consideration of alternatives, then description of the project. This step seeks to clarify the purpose and rationale of the project and understand its various characteristics. Next, description of the environmental baseline. This includes the establishment of both the present and future state of environment in the absence of project, taking into account the changes result from natural events and from other human activity. Then identify the key impact. After that, the prediction of the impact, then evaluation of assessment and of significance. Mitigation. Mitigation means this involves the introduction of measures to avoid, reduce, remedy, or compensate for any significant adverse impacts. Then public consultation and participation after that EIA's presentation. This is the vital step in this process. It is then badly, much good work in the EIA may be negated. Review, then decision making, then post decision monitoring, after that, the last one, auditing. This follows the monitoring and involves comparing actual outcomes with predicted outcomes and can be used to assess the quality of the prediction and the effectiveness of mitigation. It provides a weighted steps in the EIA learning process. So, whenever we are bringing any projects like highways, railway, any big projects, EIA is the necessary tool. That's all about EIA. Thank you.